Who's actually getting paid when you're getting gas? Let's check out what skimmers are. Hey, this is Tom with Tom's Tech Show, and often we go, we head to the gas pump and we get our little card out, we slide it in the little thing, and off we go to pump gas, and we think, hey, everything's just great, fine and dandy. But if you can look over, if you don't know anything about skimmers, you can go over to Krebs on Security, all about skimmers, and this provides these little things that they put over the little card readers and over the little pin pad and stuff that you're entering your ATM pin and stuff into, in different consoles, ATM machines, gas station pumps, all kinds of things. Gas station pumps are probably one of the most, and ATMs are two of the most critical ones because they're often out there in the public for people to see. So just need to be aware. So one of the things that I always do is when I get gas, I make sure to go to a pumps that I'm familiar with, so I know what the pumps look like. But they can be very well trickily hidden. So I'll grab the front of where the credit card is. These little plastic things on the front. I'll grab those, yank on them, see if they come off or if they wiggle or come off at all. The keypads, I'll make sure that there's no, feel around it to see if anything comes up on the keypad sometimes if I don't know where it is. But the other thing that I also do is I have an app on my phone by ExxonMobil, and what it allows me to do is when I'm at it's GPS located, GPS connected, so whenever I get near a gas pump, it allows me to pay and activate the pump through the app. So now I'm using my phone in order to pay for the gas. So I'm not actually taking my card out. I'm not taking anything out. I'm not putting anything into the machine. I'm not entering a PIN. I'm not doing any of that. So I get my phone out, hit my little gas thing. There's also Shell also lets you do this. I'm sure there's many others. Those are the two main ones that I use are the ExxonMobil and the Shell that allow you to pay, through the app when you're at the gas station. So also when I get paper checks, instead of depositing them into the ATM, so that you need to use your card or whatever, especially if it's an unfamiliar ATM, almost all banks now have the deposit checks. So you just take pictures of sign the check, take pictures of the front and the back, and then that lets you deposit your check through your phone. Then I just write on the check, deposited already. You can write void on the check, deposited via phone or via mobile, so that nobody can try and use that check and deposit it again. So just some simple things. These skimmers are all over the place. That's what's been, I'd say that's what's been good about the chips, but the chips have already been broken because there's no encryption between the little chip that you stick in and the machine. So you can actually there's actually things that they can do that I've seen that they can put on the chips to break through those. So I'm thinking that going to an app is probably going to be one of the best ways to make sure that when you're paying for gas, things like that, but I think that's one of the big ones is the gas station. Just when you're paying for gas, that you're not giving somebody else your information because somebody put some type of device over the little card reader. I mean, you can see here in this little shot here that these look, you can barely even tell. I mean, you'd really have to start looking, to see if this is real or not from the front. I mean, it looks like it's helpful because it has this braille thing down on the bottom, but it's really not. So you're sticking your card into something that you don't know about. And using an app, I think, is just going to be a better way to go in order to get simple things like gas and deposit checks so that you're not using any of the ATM machines. I mean, if you're really worried about depositing checks and you're not really sure about an ATM machine, you're in an unknown area, just go into the bank and deposit it. I would think if you don't have your phone set up, but that seems to be a pretty simple way to go. All right, so be safe, watch for skimmers, grab the front of it. If you're going to put your card in something, grab the front of it, yank it, see if it comes off. If it comes off, go in and tell the wherever you are, the gas station or whatever, that somebody's put a skimmer on the machine, and that they need to let people who fill up with gas there know that that's going on. All right, so just a helpful hint of technology and how we're using it in our everyday life and stuff. And be careful what you're doing with your credit cards. And if you can use the app, go ahead and do it. It's pretty safe. It activates the pump. You can just have to be right there and beep, just enter the pump number, and there you go. You can fill up gas. Actually, you can do, especially nice when you're in the car and it's freezing cold outside or it's super hot outside. You can do all that. Get the pump ready to go while you're in the car. You don't even have to get out until you need to actually pump the gas. So save some time there. All right. Thanks for watching this. Take care.